That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudu nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko ade a enye bia wo se wutu mu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Are you an artist finding difficulties shooting your music videos due to financial situations, poor directing, or poor visuals? Then worry no more, because Kojokin Production, in collaboration with Flex Entertainment, are here to save your situation with a soft promotion package. From now till December, get a powerful top-class quality visuals to your music videos at a cool 2,000 Ghana cedis and the most interesting parties at your own choice of location. Won't pay way, now pay DN. For more details, just pick up your phone and call them on 0249-817182. Get the best and a quality video.
O say ya sabe temu dia na utimo say dia fe koye say and ya dia bremo e was set yeso bedi an MC Berryman, and this is Showbiz Daily on your favorite channel Sammy Flex TV as well as Captan TV. Ya boy for tebia mo boy medumedi and the bro Richie the finest boy Flex on a director and our face currency the guitar rasta on any guitar cameras no and our face overall producer your Lapigi nana ya oferi Lapigi ya hu ayeff me hu ayeff forget am ranti otimenchen me hu ayeff na ada panelist almost even who ayeff abranti really on count ya hu ayeff it's not baby the sexy don't know and ada man I say ya hu ayeff say and our face no Gideon maybe I should be a Yankopon show nana Regan they say Koso America Koso maybe I should be a young fan checkers here and so in London Maimu Brasame Sammy Flex maybe I'll be an Yankopon on Bon by and I face the previous edition. I hope say on Saka or Yan Cram Abbas I can simple Amayana Yashid Yankopon show why Yankopon show why. Alright, so I hope you are doing perfectly well out there. Take me out now with the train. Yankopon so Isha was about to take me out. Screens the train. And then near my Koso, Ghana has said now, and then there is a question behind the person with the 2 words. Fast, out of context, but you know 1 or 2 things you are up now. Yahoo. Me feel Chromobano. There was a lady be Okita Land Cruiser. Yeah. Now, Osi, what him say? My man, why you put it like I said in Ninja near there? And I just said, be beer so down. And I be Obi beside us. I demand, I don't know where now. Or some ninjas, ma'am. Let's see, can we are winning now? Uomba. Sika we are winning now. Still a winning. The person I may trade me and be beside me when they say, Sika, a dear friend Sika, and our riches. It's me my relationship. Any JB man. Tell me, mental service in my office.
Said the Obusan there, yes. Ozi etimima enije ba yes say a relationship bi o ha se ka betimi ma enije abam but o ka say bi a debe ne be ma enije aba relationship mu dia ene enyi sika nko a in fact me kwa me rate sika say ebe ye bi abe my money be about 40%.
40%. And my relationship.
That's all the relationship because in a relationship, Obano was Kabemani was scam. And no, that thing will not. Yes, kind of more money. It will be something else.
Okay.
And in a relationship, Abia almost so I hear almost. Sikabe mupe every day. Because research be out. Obia said that dedicating a life. I research about what makes people happy.
Okay.
Now, results nearby, so opposite the yin and your dream say, yes, Sikapa, especially a count. Your dream says Sikama Nipa happy. And yes, sir, the Kosi area say, Sikabe to me, I'm a poor person, I am happy. But the winners we are, and the young folk will be to say, be a despite. Another young folk were cooking. Nesi kind of a man I have happy. A baby before. And you know, Sika Emma and Nipa happy needy. Senka, and no to see you true, and ka, you better say, a cra, Sika, Memphis say, okay, a cra Sika, not just will be any new by Antessa. Obiane, and Emma, a many pie happy no factors and name also. Sika can home, me this country. Sika can but Yahoo say yes, and I can say I will give money 40%. But Yahoo say that amount for engine American say your rich people be crowd or more committee suicide in the other. All because Sika no ain't me more money happy. You can buy happiness in so many ways. But Adia Sika etimia and say it me deceive you say if I get money, I'll be happy. But when just can you announce that no, money can't give me happiness. It's something else. In the one what's on a coup, and as I'm more yare or be in my opinion, any research available, my preview to know. Money cannot make you happy unless you are poor.
Unless you are poor. All right. Unless you are poor. That is Chamoni opinion. Yen take Oskoli. Also so dear no.
Mama, I bet you. Papa, I'm saying that Nipano in the research in the country bench.
US, Dan Gilbert or Harvard University.
Yes. Go back or four be research or heaven. And they buy help. Really?
All right, because we have got.
That be about channel. I can bet you so here. I'll tell you. Unless you're lazy.
Oh, for real.
I'm not gonna be a.
Oh no, but say you're
not gonna be a.
There are some.
Listen, I want to know. People, if they're able to go outside the country to look for workers, it means one person will be able to and now this guy. What's your point? I'm making? Say company do US and I say be a UK and Asia baby. It means back Africa. Every family rule and the nature mode. Say I'm going to be mama or one. You go pepper, mama. Na say wo to hono na say wo say uni sika na nyedi manya na say wo elezi and this research now they buy hadum say nemfa aboto uni sika come to US me say woni check by force. Yes, hadum say so many things so and I be ma ora ho especially traffic rubber ho so but obo yes emra me ko xylophone me native ABC e ko pem can I say atimota overhead.
Because now
traffic can't go and compo but you can say any cigar man says you will see American cabana here I didn't know him what I say why I didn't know him going by I would echo and tell first I you bogus and that's why I'm on Tom Checkra that yamba with the men I didn't know I invested when you movie okay very man they say Bible cracker I say money does every shit sorry money does everything. Everything. Money is a defense. Sika ye to me. Bible Ecclesiastes. What is sika ye to me? Sika. Who knows that Bible? Bible. Ecclesiastes. Chapter 10. How baby go?
Ecclesiastes chapter 10.
10:19.
10:19.
Or say, a feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry. That's money answers all things.
Ejani ye your phone dia.
Faculty money.
And some when je by sika.
What does it? Obiti baby or see Obiti baby community be our in the honumji or manager. Master, they had no choice. They have to be happy. They have no choice.
What's a happy yourself that?
They are sorrowfully happy. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And they come and say, who's your young lady? No catch us in the boy in Roland. The Roland is so caring. And I need to be your what? I for 13 good that Roland come on. Or some of Roland in Fenny say, Mamma, what did you? Oh, babe, I've sent you 100 to Chalifato Kukubino. To them.
I'm not Osha.
What was you on your carrying? I did you.
Oh, but say, it could be say, Roland suits me. Oh, yeah.
Yenumpono. Yenumpa, apart from so they are going to be my koji sikadu. Yenumpono say, Roland come to me, Hamaya. Obey me, Scan action, and what Hamay. What I say, Sikano is the basis of everything. We are not saying say when Sikano automatically you're happy. There are other factors, but percentage on the Mexican there. Chemo, Brebium, 40%. Really?
Alright, 40. That is cause calling you.
Remember, and when you forward, can say, be of a case, a here for them. You didn't take one ship when you a here for them. I didn't know who said, yeah, chance for her. Near 2 years by him. Hey, was he can you buy the buffalo or 2 them bright or 2 hard dining bright? Not the maker or sending them. One way here for the 2 dining bright while I keep feeling while I kill the ash and them will be a pig. Never so 2 more dialogue. I am about to pay 2 as I put 2 more that way. What I said, make up what she said. Percentage that Chemo emails can one. Or say relationship or bad whisker, member whisker, and the ABM. Belabaka food whisker, medical whisker. Watch your movie videos our internet so. Yet wait to scab away. Oh, no, you have to scab away. What is single room? What was a bit to single to scab over that? And so I had 2 chances in our dodge. I'm thinking, Ubufuna, yes, I'll do because I'll make you brand new. I'm with this. Oh, I want to jump on Banana. Nansea Island, Eddie the baby. So, Island medical edition. I forgot to name it. Remember, there are so many factors that makes people happy. But 40% not more they will maybe put the uncommon 80%. 80 bra because we is free ma asa wow happy yourself we is free ma and we back up happy yourself but I say sika wo ma what was sika dey happy yourself da I'm say sika ni so ma dey basi bi on to kusu amere na kusu anu bo bi apana ti ahwe oh Charlie oh you okay apana any concern no onyeni obo apa kusu what apa kusu ya Ultimate no question when you small. I'll go alright, so that is just by the way. Also, so submission and our opinion, just drop it in the comment section or now. If I say I didn't subscribe, make sure say and I do also subscribe. Listen, sir. Take the notification. I'll be on to the notification bell. See any content to one you'll be the first person to watch and view. You better move on to your topic. Topics. Nene, you're quite interesting. Yeah, previous edition, you can. Something about the LGBTQ issues. Now, yenya issues kakra and so on. Yes, say in penny for me. Etukwanya kwa manne na ye decline omo visa. Ya momo visa no. O san say omo di echi say yempne emma yem talk bill no emba want is okay. Yen sign gayism, lesbianism, transgender issues. And Nina almost someone tears here, and into no coin. Indeed, ya momo a visa. Now, a idea we see a good evening Ghana between Mr. Paul Adom Ochre, honor host, good evening Ghana. Now, executive secretary Ankasa, Mr. Lawyer
Moses Fo Amweni. How can or you Bruni and Nasi or you
have been or you free
or you have cast
and you may person like how free time you offer
or you have cast.
All right, so this echo between them. There's a video attached to it. You video what transpired between them. Now come of course on you begin come just take and stay. We'll be right back.
Let's talk about, is it true that after Kennedy was interviewed, and the context was that already some members of parliament are being denied visa to European and America because... It's true?
Yeah, Bajra was denied a visa to the United States, so who's tolerant? But I would love... Honorable Bajra, whole West, he was denied a visa, and we don't know the reason. Suhini was also denied a visa to Germany, where we're now investigating. Clearly, if they want to send a signal, they're flexing their muscles. So who is being tolerant? Who loves human rights? So you can see, look, the LGBT movement is the most intolerant movement around the world. You have no idea the violence that they use to achieve their...
All right, so Mr. Papa Paul Autry, I don't na omonya sankita hu. I hope say uti the course in ya. Now my question na maybe be son say, Chamo, you can't be to say human rights. What he has said. Everybody has the right to do whatever he wants or she wants.
But
now,
as long as it's not affecting
it's yes, as long as it's illegal. That's what I mean. Now, abrofu wa monche and hasen so one share. So what you say if it be human right. Why don't you understand the yen person? Not because of this, you want to decline visas.
First of all, I don't believe say almost decline almost visas because almost support gay. No, I don't believe.
Okay, so no, it's a confirmation. Confirmation.
No, they are OTA there. Man, they can't full. I can't now. Or see, we don't know the reason, but because
okay, who the man is. The man, Honorary Executive Secretary of National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values.
I know for a morning part,
okay.
Even beyond
now,
that.
And I would say, so we are going to concern anything to say Che Mensah Bonsu, the majority leader in Parliament, has said that members of Parliament should be willing to face all consequences that will emerge when the anti-LGBTQ plus bill is passed. Speaking to Star News, I'll say Che Mensah Bonsu admitted that some of the MPs have had visas and travel issues due to the anti-gay bill. However, he said that the MPs should be ready to dance to the music following the path they have taken. The purpose of the anti-gay bill is to abolish, criminalize and foist jail terms to persons who promote and indulge themselves in lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgender, and queers, that is the LGBTQ. He made this known after some members of the parliament, including Honorable Arthur Kobna Kennedy, were denied visas and were threatened to stay away from the anti-gay bill. Details on inconconsa.com.
Okay. On the mutie for a morning issue need I say we don't know why, but I mean we are clear say just still we cry no doubt kakra, but I think it's good enough for us to say okay or mu deny or because of that. Yes, but I know say no on say denying somebody somebody's visa application on yet it has nothing to do with human rights. And I think Ghana for the public say is a human right to travel into let's come to your country.
No, illegal.
No. No, say file application you don't deny.
Yes,
they deny human rights is over travel.
It should be said, why are they denying your visa?
There is a
problem. Deny your visa problem reasons demand but say who can human rights issue no and I'm the whole kakofa. Point I'm based make and say or obiti ni chrome. Now what sorry say or person or cotton ni chrome bi no. A human rights issue. It goes beyond that. Because all cotton will be chrome. So who fee now will be able to only baby to obetna on China. Any human rights issue.
Okay.
Opa and agent now fee umpa or uncle baby or bako. Engineer, how did the human rights assembly? And you know the point is Europeans now ebe deny obi and be so clear to tell you say it's because of human right anti-gay issue no. They will have every right to do that, and the point is that you want to be in their country. As you said, the kroma or say obeshe mbra say obia or ye gay and abi obe punishing no or only kroma or every right to say obe punish obi or ye gay wo kroma. Don't come to my place. Don't come to my country. And you know, Europeans now be deny visa no or money bonibia based on say if you are using that logic say say krum and you are not happy to live with gays and you in fact you even want to punish them. But you can go and live with them, but in your country there you want to punish them. What kind of double standard is that? I didn't be crying. I obey you. I didn't help us all cutting out. Where or you legalizing our motive, maybe I be or I don't bend in them so. You want to go and live there, but in your country, I don't know matter. God knows when. Also, you want to punish them. Okay. In their holiday, for anybody who says identity now. Omo person deny nkofo visa omo say omo person me
I think say Endra and I mean say Endra your previous
edition
you guys made submissions. Say okay, say Ebani say now I don't have a problem seeing you as a gay and as we as Adelia, but make sure say on crossing by territory.
Of course, I need say crossing by territory is crime.
With regards to what you're saying, osi omo hono no kono okono bia say business. And I say you if I so go what we see for some kind of vacation analysis. Na onimisa branti we o ye na say this on twem ben o ma be punish o na dey so oba be business
oni him for na be give for no be business but on twem is that what you are saying? Is that what you are saying?
That's no mean that against.
Come on, the point is that say a Ghana had no new bia na in fact senka yema almost say obia oyegi peja onsa mansa so na yen county omokrana they can't be even 1% of Ghana population.
Okay.
So they are not it's not a problem to me. It's not a problem. They can't be even 1% of Ghana population. We have about 30 million people. As you say, I think over 30 million now. Almost 1% of us. Anything no. They won't be 1%. I'm positive about that one. And the whole thing is and I can say we living with gays in this country no any issue for us. And I say it has never been an issue. Why am I saying that? Yeah, and I make I say obia oko kobusa onana menga say o ma mimpo busa onana say time ono wo hwa o ye abrante na o ye ababawa o ti say give for her na obeka say yes.
Okay, so you say now
you have lived with us for so long. But in some BNC here they say the assistant say also opesa afi the punish o say o mnieti. That's what has changed because give for na ye kan o ma sem no obi an sorry Emma McCann say they did a person legalizing it officially. As you said, we are official. Say the official punishment for gays and still a gay or more give for a punishment. Now say cry as embassy video here about outing. Or more try a giant go between so name one. You know a form of punishment and I community no. Eddie ma gay for be dada. And no, but this time around they just want to for money and his people. Almost cry. The ironic aspect of it is almost say a foreigner so. For money, a foundation now or come on executive secretary no. And you Ghana for a TU. Ya brofuna omuko bo mantimi antibi am preventers ade no wo mo akromu no. Omo na aba for me association wo Ghana. For money secretary. And omo no say ye krom ye Ghana had the mamompene. Ba omukro mu de omapen sa ankofo na omuka for amoni hu no e bia bahada and interestingly omubusa ba ko question or a white lady and na one Mr. For amoni e call round omuyi interview and obi busa an question say what bagana ha e ba be advice in fact what o pushi say yenye bill a wa sponsor say yen criminalize gay adana ukro mu ho na o free ban omuye bi no one one year bill and prevent us at the no you think say Ghana there we need it but more the move. Or say when yes they think they have a solution to the issue no say the bear or cancel or money one no so lady no in criminalize them. By the danger of the bill, no, ye movie or concern say, without even the bill, no, and American ye punish be that. So, your school, no, secondary school, and I say every community. Na say one ye lucky. Na obi lebu say ye gay. Na one ye lucky. Nanko for do kakra bi dutum say ampa. That's the end of you. Okay. Ombe asole too. Nema bi o ha omo ma wonye bi. Whether it's true or not, based on all my suspicion. And you know, so once I'm lucky now, why you be ampadia? And then another woman, one I cry, it's million choke. Or me to be cool, be the Biana daddy. And you know, we have issue with gay for I had discovered mother that they have lived with that for a long time. Or man, lucky, or more in the quest of omo activity ye che omo no kra no sebi bi kra anye like ye bo omo kom now we say be bill say over punish omo it's just a means to embolden omo din ensem hunu dada no say omo nye na o nipa no kra say ye che no kra anka ye be jeli nti ya che no ne abone dia eno anu no e say the omo de ye am robbers ne like go thief ne ade no. Yeah, man for cho mo man punish mo mfa ne nko police. Ndi say ye chi gay na ye de ko police station. Na ye koya na ye see evidence papa bi no ye jano. Na ya chi bi me evidence papa bi no ye jana. What do you think will happen? The community people will start punishing people on their own without taking them to any police station. Right. So I think they should think about it again.
All right, thank you very much. Nice submission from Chamo, or your YouTuber, or also your YouTube manager, YouTube consultant, OPBBF for YouTube. He should be the very first and best person to visit. You move on to Roland Amate in the shorts, or your blogger, or also our event guide, or your promoter, papa, and so Roland, you enter the future. This thing that is happening now, sending this year decline, this is near the how is the future like? Don't you think say or maybe a bit to me the relationship between this European countries now will decline versus near the
Okay, so I think I side with the majority leader of parliament when he says the parliamentarians should be ready to face any consequences that come with it, depending on where they stand. Because this is a very sensitive issue. Just like Chemo Kind, I see it to be very irrelevant for us to be even concentrating stuff and resources on now. Because I will check it, say, prioritize things in this country. LGBTQI bill way. I'm not sure say it will even be in the first 100. It is not something that is going to add anything to the national grid or economy or take anything away from it. Yes, maybe in the society, you people would have their opinions as to how it is going to affect society. Yes. So, whether the people who are for the bill to be passed or the criminalization of it or against it, I don't have a problem. But the thing is that the world, it is now becoming a psychological war. And the way Yesify Nyama Okrum has seen, that is what scares me a little bit. One, you're proactive. Okay. And two, we seem to even lose out when it comes to psychological war. One, you're proactive because people can, your friends say, predict what will happen, sit in their country and predict what will happen in the next 5 years, 20 years, set a 30-year plan, a 50-year plan. And whether government goes, anybody that comes, make sure, say, there is a plan that they are executing. You see, so with this one, it has become a psychological war. And again, and the second one that has to do prioritization, in my explaining, the second one that has to do with the psychological war. People know, say, people have found ways and means, especially the LGBTQ community. they've seen major ways of fighting psychological battles, and one of the major two, aside governance, through the creative arts. And we use some of these instruments to push their agenda.
Yeah.
They know, say yes, governance, it's a 50-50. But through creative art, and you have more than 70% assurance say your message will go. That is the fight now. So over check here. Now there is no movie on Netflix. Aside probably the African movies, there is no movie on Netflix which is very popular that do not have your friends say this LGBTQ in there.
Content. Yeah.
It is a conscious effort, just like the tobacco industry made a conscious effort to whatever the case may be to legalize tobacco in every country. Cigarette, I try smoking kills, smoking causes one. So, but still, it is legal. And yes, I'm out for a kill. Illegal. It is a conscious effort to make people hold tobacco in movies, to make people hold tobacco in their music videos, to make people feel say when you have money. Recently, look at what Sarkodie said. Why is he holding tobacco? He feels yes, it is. There is when you search on the internet, tobacco means ukita tobacco.
It's a sign of riches.
A sign of riches and wealth. Why not this idea in share? You see, it is a psychological mind game no more play. So if you want to fight, you cannot take a knife to a gunfight. So if you want to battle this thing, and if the majority in this country wants to fight this, in fact, there is no need even passing bill in parliament. Let's use the creative act. We will fight this simple. If through everything that we do creatively shows that let's make
a movie and
make a movie.
Every movie
make a movie. Sponsor them. And just like they are sponsoring every movie for them to have the LGBT content in there, you should also counter, make a movie, sing a song, whatever. Maybe the villain should be an LGBTQ member. Then say, oh, you're a villain. And we all know the end results of a villain. You understand? It's when you also use that medium, it is very easy for it to also send a message. You don't need parliament or anything to counter this. That is these two your friends say situations are here messy out. So if indeed we are having strong conversations on this one, now you're dedicating resources, people are going on demonstrations, people are being denied visas. I see that one, we are not proactive, and two, we don't even know the kind of fight that is going on.
Okay.
Fight now, of course, we have no idea. Say Anka, this wouldn't even be a national issue. Any national issue come here and prove him CNN. It wouldn't. Anka, all those people in your friends saying putting against this thing or against the LGBTQ, all of them would have collectively come together, use the creative arts and fight this thing, because it is not even true governance. So governance is just one piece of it. Governance is just one piece of it. Through the creative arts, you can be able to manipulate governance for them to even either accept or decline.
Okay.
And that is what they use. Check the countries who have legalized this LGBTQ community. Majority of them did not even start from governance. It is through creative art. The moment the people in government sees that, oh, this is what has become looks like has become the norm in the community, then legalizing it wouldn't be so much of a problem. But when they feel say, okay, now the reason why people even don't seem to come to terms with it is that okay, movies now LGBT enim, okay, enyoma enim, and appear with any of our content. So it will be very difficult even for the government to even legalize it on the basic say people want them to legalize it.
That's true.
You are not sending any message. The only message you are sending is talking. And in talking, if you don't have any power, okay, say come here. But through creative art, we hold enough. In fact, we hold word guns to even send some messages. So all those people who are either for or against, if they have anything, they should use the Creative Act as a tool, and whether they will win or lose, it will depend on them.
Nice submission. I really like that. I love that. You move on to Koskoli Entertainment Pandit. We can say on the Canadian. What do you say? All right. Yembi Ghanaians no bebrena eniaje. So mo person mu tukwan na mo nkwa na mo sika no. De bia mo nkwa na mo kwaji moni wa abroche ho no. Safi aboma sign. Bebrena eniaje say you decline visas because of all this what's going on. Not thinking about what's going on. What's the mechanism? It's like I want to find out from Koskoli baby out is here and say, is it okay? Say a bit decline something for visas. No more no no more kakra no more wasi. No more for my dream. Any eduma. No more for chiri kuru. No more kuru.
It's not about. It's not about saying you decline.
And for the next 10 years, we'll be into quite crack.
Oh no, Berman. Reason we decline on we see. And I say hard. I don't see why I say you should be happy. So what's it we are against I don't see why you should be happy about it. Unless you are for. Say the chemo are for. Say
chemo are for.
I don't know for.
Not no so cast for.
Oh, what can?
Chemo, why do you?
Oh no.
America.
Why not let you come here? Point I mean making it say me and yes
harmful.
Yes.
On be legalize it bill.
Yes, because you are but I don't need to no. That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. Say who ye bibi na enyena me can and not just I'm the opposite of it. No.
So should they legalize it or not?
They shouldn't. And it doesn't mean I'm for. No. It's two different things. And you're binary too. And either you are with us or against us as I can know. Who ye be na me be catch us say adia wonye oye yinya. And no mean just say e bi kra na me nyebi. E bi a wo no monsa. Na obi be catch us say jansa no mensa be kun a. Every class, any panel or two for or rings and chance. Everything when I'm saying I'm against it, and only interest say every crana make crana LGBT for me, booby could be with me fee. As an example, but I'm not for this law. Why? Because you are setting up some people or man kasana or moye bill no, or man invert in the bill no, or me defend they say they are even doing it to protect them. They are even doing it to protect them. But the thing is, you are setting them up for more justice. So I'm not for. That's the point. Yes.
Berryman, are they also pushing saying legalizing marijuana?
No. Officially, no.
No. They've been pushing.
No.
They've been pushing.
Your part.
No.
No,
there's no there's no right up. There's no bill in this country.
No.
Oh, in the streets on the street because they are what you are getting wrong is there are some people are omoyebi and also omoyesa. So any pano uko bisa na obeka cho say u legalize ya ope. And you pushing no.
Wait.
When you talk about pushing, I say we na omode bill aba omode aba say don't legalize it, even though they are not saying say you legalize it, but say don't even legalize it.
No, but Shemo, if don't legalize it, why would they come in and say don't legalize
exactly.
it? If they obey with here or push here
and I make a choice say it's like one who be a ompe. Now, what's the one mass I didn't far from you just
that's what you're talking
yes,
we are doing it in the sense okay.
You don't like it in Chino. I don't even want you to mention
it's far from that.
Okay. And you're pushing yourself
let's listen to
from my hearings and research, they're also pushing for legalization.
In Ghana
here. Go and check.
And like the previous edition, Angel Magazine man, she's posting automatically.
She's defending her child.
What is the difference?
Her child, no. According to her impression, Angel Magazine, my creating is you want to set her child up for more justice. And she's defending her child and just pushing for it.
So maybe I would say if defending her child, defending her child from what?
From people mobbing the child.
Are they mobbing?
Because they don't like the almost say the banner here. No,
the same thing.
No, it doesn't. It's not the opposite. Say, my many percent only legalizing two different things.
Go. You may say Marcus couldn't.
Me mean to one say. Say the Chemo and Cassidy can. This thing has been there since could who. See, I will now say, one of your Bema or share them from Tua will be on family. So we share and some work here, don't know based on our culture.
Yeah.
So we see some George when they go in interview now. And some of the MPs now. Don't know based on our culture and say yes idea. It will shock you say when you go to the parliament here. Or one can say become poyebi. But they want to pass it. Or one can say be. What I say? And you know, are there a simple grammar woman? Why do you want to go and tell a person legalize them out? Because the person worry. You be say be seven you na rule and ne chemu aware. Ya no mo so mo hwehwe because mo mo say e cost one e was US na wo kan. It has been there. Omo hwe omo to da bia. But mo push ya ma adu point okay now no bet ma so yonko be man say na ewura so na makoya na ade. Ya suspend Roman kind of say Pope priest nibi because omo yes omo bless e ma wo. What I say? That's what they are pushing for. And to say no. When I don't want to sue be human rights and work, I want to and I sue be you. You know them. You know, I didn't supposed to be wanting. I didn't supposed to be wanting.
The opposite of feeling free.
Who feel free now? Then, like, you what one thing.
The officer on your mom is out with your mom now. I'm on film.
Yeah, my mission.
On now, on feel it.
On now, say on it. Roland, say Sammy Roland, you never come busy that. Now, you bet in your flat or point us some come to make easy, and they do it out there. That's what Safi don't know power. Safi don't know power. What I say, and they say we are burning more personal, or more passing go kumubi. And as I say, the point is, it becomes offense. Do you get it? It becomes offense.
Because you made two questions, Andrew made it to board, but now I find it difficult. Now, I hear offense. Oh, yeah, you bet you. You're too, we and Beman and Yachimono. You're number one.
If there's somebody back of course,
I find you.
Yeah, so in the prison,
I'm pretty sure they have plans.
No, wait. No, then bring it out.
Wait. Berma, CCA, say, okay, what do you find to say? On bet Masha, that's it. You know who prison, see a chink of who ya, young cool. Say now, what I say, Papa no, and Crawford say, ye possess a son or ye possess a son or me. I know a lot of the Jamukas and Moon and son of him. LGBT, you have no idea. They are plenty. Go to Tema. Hey, about 6-7 years ago, they had a party or whatever. Now, don't try. Don't try. Most of people will shout, hey, more pass, a fan Aribi. A fan Aribi. Obi on a man. And a new say, because they legalize gays, you know. Maybe, where they were, you know, who say, why, me, I may ferret, come in the boom community. Now, for what I mean, who's in the party, it may pushy. Some more pass and young. What I say? I'm just exaggerating, please. What I say? It's most of them no more passing, every more yeni. But 1% they cut them. And I don't know we me say mentor was it. Ya know what them. Yeah. Oh yeah, what be oh baby. You are prepared to.
But Costco, this time around, the argument now is criminalizing it, no. And yes, or more pushy for that. In this case,
they're not very much want to say. It is because of some more pushing to know. And now we're also rebelling. That is the whole thing. Mr. You go and research. Just few weeks ago, the same part watching now. I know they.
But on the Nanado echo interview, you say, why? Some doors, some No, or they are not pushing for it. That was.
I saw some bedros when they will push for it.
Yes, and they are not pushing for it.
Chamo me about if they are not pushing for it. Recently, I have seen no more see LGBTQ office.
No, so
if you are not pushing something that you are not pushing for, why do you create incentive for it?
Okay. For that one, we all know say yes, Sakawa group will be an agent. And Ghana for administrator, Omokwa just again, no more. The same way, NGOs now must set up a honeybee. Maybe how NGO now, I said, about or German for sick. I mean, I tell me, you say I come back. That's what they do.
Oh, just a minute, move on.
It can be about Mr.
Sakawa office.
Yeah, and then call for say, I get someone to stop it or more than no more. I don't know how person best stop it and my see. We didn't know it is more or less like evangelism. So, who can you say, oh, Kumama? That's what means such a Kuma for you. That's mean what you can go to. Okay. What I say? The fact say, Bia, I want me to come in when you support. And make us say, Bia, they have that kind of mentality, no? Let's prevent it. Let's prevent it. It's no Ghana. Let's help them to prevent how the way you go to go. You go say, hey, almost an agenda. And don't make a chance when the man support you come to money, baby. No. As usual, a bogus statement.
Coscoli, wait, a bogus statement. All right, I'm this very topic. I can see it now. A bit now, you know, there are other topics. You see here, I need to move on to the next topic. But then, any comment, any submission, any opinion on Honma, you want to say on any yapping, send me such a move, several and say, dropping now, your corrections, Honma, you're the master pass, say, when you break air train. You move on to your next topic. And che bia, and che bia, that is the true right word. And che bia. And a brand here, the DD, some adjective few. Mr. Titi, of taxi driver, TV series and bus and Titi. Now, on one fine gentleman, in your interaction, Emma, nature, near Mauhia, Sabe, Danya, or Democrat, for Nebra, and Emra Swan, I see you 6 months, just Emma. The vice president himself, etu anamo HN kakra. So any jet never wow, Jeff never done it. Menu na we ye dream you ye. Every now and come once be brave, who nichi, one bonnet bra, Emma a lot. And ne same video cited on Sammy K Media with Sammy K himself. Mr. Beautiful actually must say, hey, yeah, Mr. Titi, some adjective few. Mobo Adenya, Prophet Kobe, Bedu Kobe, any congregation, Omojije to Boa some time ago, ASN, Commodity Boa Pay, the says can I find him? Now got to set Papa we, AC one of Papa City, AC Bianam, AD, Naname Guswa. I say, yes, in fact, so canon. It so, hey, comedy, Jobia. Yes, I video, we are. Has said yan betna se ne kan wase ntino ye twa yan embrace ya
but titi ne din yamare ho oh no titi ne din yamare ho titi ba prophet Emmanuel Bedukobi man kasa I led him to prophet Emmanuel Bedukobi apart from sika prophet the man the whole church ye fundraising get supporting nan kasa titi be ka kire hen there when you place bi ododo wa into opedo complete not now ni prophet Kobi man sika that 3 years ni ye hu ne bi the last time I ye hu the on TV do na Olbi Siska, my vice president Abuan. In say I'm on I don't want to talk about it. Kebis a prophet Emmanuel Bedukobi, and now called Gross Wave Church, Ne kebis a church members there. Sika hen no what the matiti taxi driver.
We see when only this guy in a moody man.
The car because me prophet you're close. The car, my kind defending, into for back door. Na kay investigation.
But scanning swear bet to me a
Sika on to me yeshukran. Obotum waye 2-bedroom self-contained. It's in there. A cut to the band and Namehu. Bakada was the bayo hinei.
Okay, so and when what time did you I say a ye ama then starting from one side. I sometimes this man we know say okay or jovial kakra in seminar. But say Ebani say now if it is true with what he's saying, is it that Titi, Mr. Titi, Mr. Sammy feel. He's playing with the minds of Ghanaians, trying to just if it is true, would you say he's trying to play with the minds of Ghanaians?
Oh, William Minka, and seminar Mr. Beautiful can Minyanka may borrow a Kuskuli wedding. Namakate a bogus. A bogus na Mr. Beautiful or your honor. It's so simple. Said the union I Titi Oyare. This will be person can otherwise say Oyare no was shed down or no so Oyare. So be able to me because I know Oyare. What again do you want us to do? Oyare. Into Oyare into mobile and I say Oyare, but or no one when yes card Ubia Oyare a change card in San or person or can I said they like me how I maintain I say okay. Bedu could be a man is fine. Bedu could be a chen baby. And today, and you know, or chen is carrying in the yard and a coin. And I have it when yeska and or pretend this or yard and over this cafu frana. Obeka say no. Still now or yare or this kind of one has we fine. Oh, as in big over to me I can be I found the one has we. But ye know him say if you say oh and I say come higher one. And go for be or Oyo modern. Omuntu mi hwes kaso yi. This will be a hweso ma o. And also be a boa.
Okay.
And ndino menim se nka oba be ka se e bia de atu titi da no. And I say maybe a term beduko bi maniska. Na wodidi se wa manage ni yi. Nti e bia wo ya e ba ne nsemo de. O be suggest say e bia obi supervise no se de be ya on san waste no. Because osan will still says ka we crash still na oyare and do here more besan ba and make us me point am person me hu ni say zikana titi eje first no wa say no engineer no ni ntine ya ne kwa o hia mo bi ma na no still na o hia mo engineer this time why lucky because nye titi nkwa na sabi oyare ana wa ba be siriska yamani bi nkofu bi aba be sire bi a wo manya bi nkofu bi aba be sire bi e bi o manya de aburu titi de yi so da bia no ye nam kwan ho a ye hu o ma enkura ya o manya ejina kwan o ka gosi wa na o mo be sire usikani adade me ma o mo bi da
currency in Crawford
me ma bi da me ma o mo bi da na minim de be si amemo o mo bi de ba se obi
o de anything now so be yes I do ebisa
me wo ma me yo ma do
okay
and omun come option and the emma omun come option if I have to explain me hu ni say obi ta chiri baby and I was set up in the business and I all use and I can cry na gum in the cry na jiji scanner nobody apart command or ma ko yin now san de o ma ba san kra no me hu ni say omo yare me na me determine sa de no
okay
me hu true yes ebi hiam up oh nyese could is true say your big business omo na wan he announce video ni bia na omo ko form free ni je ni child omo said that in fact ebi okro omo ko to omo ko omo parent wa no mama ni ska o mama parent ni ska say odine ba na ba Ghana be yedwuma na odo ma be good street so okwa omo oba bi omo da anase ye video e follow oma nya bi nkra obi o ha no nkwa ne nkra na omo ye be 50 anopa no asisa omo
video mo nyina so
yeah say osika na omo de ba no anopa na watoto aduane bia momadi in fact ba ko omo busa akra mehwe interview omo busa akra bi say ade na mo nyina mo hye atade ba ko ase omo ta hye eyi ba
omo ta hye
basa jesi pa na eyi omo busa omo say ade nti na omo yesa o si omo si se omo anche sa atade na ye beka se omo yi it's part of the business plan ezo o sa atade a da bia wuze no na hye no nti no o we bia kom de na mpa oni yi na o maniska eno na me mahu nti no me won kofo a me yo ma do e bat nye sa nkofo no ba me nka se enu nti obi koye o mado ya me go aha be eno ehọ na me ni ehọ na me ni Mr Beautiful what issue no
okay
say wo hu say Baduko bi amani bi and it is still our yare kra mo bi amani bi is that what you are trying to say obeka say no but e bia wa anhwe ni ye e na ono aka say o kohwe aduane itinenu Enjoy no de ni ya pa ni aduane no di ko bi ye oh and I heard the Mr Beautiful Mr o ma bi enye sa and I kind of may use to cost school word na man bogus.
All right, me that's the Roland, your thoughts on this one? Here
the angle at which Mr Beautiful a free banner, I am trying very, very hard to understand. Because yenim the way a sika kura esipati okromasi and say wetie TT veteran actor TT in interviews like we follow Obehu said there's one thing that he keeps ringing. Say it wasn't as if say he was not having, but rather Obe Yare that has been one of his major downfall. To the extent say even recently Krana or news breaking here say he said ECG force the car 8,000. I think he even had the chance to clear say yes he was having money. Even throughout Neyari and the crown, whilst he was still at the hospital, he was paying as high as 4,000, 3,000, 1,500. This is the person that came out to say he just wanted 3,000 Ghana cedis. So this should tell you the amount of money the man had in his possession. I'm not saying Mr. Beautiful is lying. Nobody is denying the fact that probably Bedu could be man's car. But then there can be so many circumstances that can happen a bit even 1 million Ghana cedis in a day.
Yeah, very true.
There are so many things that can happen. And probably if you've not gone close to the person to seek ebianka ukon ho na bisa for explanation or mao explanation bia sebi anto asuma, then probably per your understanding you have every right to chastise him like how you're doing right now. But probably because maybe you've not like when Chiam Beno and maybe you've not followed whatever story he's putting out there. Yes, there's a possibility probably he could be throwing dust into the public's eye. But it doesn't take away the fact say the man doesn't need help. Just like Chemu Kaino. Ono sa inkwale yo mugu kwa mu. Enkano se onyo madoye. But it doesn't or ena say ohun se obi su this car komo a you understand? You don't know the akanipa nitin or no koye sa adoye no. So yes, ebia he doesn't ohun titi mobo. Fair enough, it is his opinion. But as to whether say odidi to say your friend say enam egu na duan say de koye abrempoye or odidi to say their own niska. It doesn't take away the fact that the person doesn't need help. If you see the person who say nipa ni hia moa na obetimi aboa you help. If you who say oh nipa hia moa ba me pese me boa no ana me ntimi boa na, you just keep quiet, find your place and you go.
Okay, that's it. Simple and then short like that. Koskoli sana wo hwe Mr Beautiful sana wo cheche ni mana. Uti say o pese o lay emphasis o pese o kire say Mr. Titi or you na adwin. That is what Oshres and all can na even the other side of so kind of say or person say that Titi you soon adwin wo hono. Now you share the picture, these two people omo nyina are in this industry. Omo nyina are movie no. So what me say okay say if one is at fault like this na ebia when hu kwan abefa so ebia onu bedi nkomo na obeba public space and as if say word say and we as say now we can't change and say okay so this is who TT is. Do you think it was the right thing to do and now he could have done it in a better or a nicer way?
I think to some extent me feel it senior stability oh no so we should be noting here or say TT ever catch the prophet Baduko be say when you please be was it do into person complete and he gave him money purposely for that. And after a few years, now I have a cassette or rent as well. Baby, I don't know. And you know, Ufisa said,
Why is he can say
Okay.
But you need a neighbor for no kind of Sana, beautiful, if you.
Okay.
Sasa, who bet this country, Papa?
Purposely for this.
Yes, some of the Papa had you with it. And you who say what's our back? Said the message could be. And the bus and all the end I am fire, your nine share, especially the prophet, no issues. So, Philly said, why have you was settled me, panel? You think I'm down with the woman? Nothing was said can have by every company. I mean, that's what we feel some way.
Okay.
But then again, said the rule and nature more kind. You know, doesn't deny the fact of a panel in Yam. So, with this gun, so where then still with Yam one.
Yeah.
But then again, so where prophet Balukubia, a bear we are.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because you thought you've settled sadly with it.
Okay, so what if say the emphasis you set it yare? Okay, ya just we say the kusi dine. It is so kusi dine na ya men for samba. Titi film, what to say be with film. Say ebia oh ya really born into but sika obeje purpose so the kusi dine. But with film, na dine si hono ma. How would you feel?
Very man, he went there, said when your baby. One fire the end call.
Because probably no
Yareba and
yes, because beautiful. Or say after that, the suckers can win.
Yes,
and there is a tendency. Also, can say he did not get sick for even a year. It was years.
Yes, and also woman who you you later on the woman and say oh TV so as you know
very much, very much. Let's be very honest. Sisi and Begiska will and all. Some of the Pacotones who is. Na me ko kwa bibia happen say me social phone ya out of respect I say me bona money.
Okay,
say oh Charlie unia I don't know mentiment on so no me buy no bibi smith say we ni hu hia sen we say enti me di yewe who knows every go papa no ka besa catch us we dey mama complete dan ma won mama nya ma.
Okay,
who even knows?
Okay,
enti na say won e yaw na beautiful share no.
Okay,
but say the make no we see nchen still papa no hia mo and waba and then yakopon adom bib abwa what I say.
Okay,
and you know I just my papa no case is very sensitive. Ya dey betimi atu bia okay dey betimi atu bia and you know e bana ye kan mama show you know mechanism compassion. Yes, that's the word, compassion kakra. Because about why say session dey na we you know and dey bia ye go anya ye mante okay you so pass betimi asaki hold the big courage next street.
Yes,
but we drew ni 67 years or 70 I was ayarea one hwa wo krampo de wonyo bia kwa mani nsen zoom ma so one hwe ya o kada nya bia wodin ente ba yi no amanfo betima aboa no quickly o just say ba wo e te bia who knows us
me dey know me
papa is we nya yan vo na be twitwa na.
Okay, now you final question on this very one whether I think say kwa me nyina fa say you said beautiful is very closer to prophet Sisi Abedukobi. It's you know yeah was saying do you think say okay prophet aware say beautiful bit makabibi say on set now so onya aware so what say do you think say he will feel okay or comfortable or a bit happy even though you need some relationship in it here
for beautiful to come out and say this
then it means
it be I express this pleasure okay I was happy it's not beautiful thing back cancer.
Okay, I think that way I answer.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. We on this very topic now. So also opinion here then or submission and then drop it at the comment section now. You see the call. You may move on to your final topic for the day. Now and then a brand here or your militant or camp shatter movement or SM camp on shatter wali and Nembo Franibi Nyum to Nembo Franibi. Yeah, Captan. And then in an interview with Arnold Elevanyo Mensa on Showbiz Agenda, I was xylophone. Now, in some more kind, you know, what should I say? Before, no, Ghanaians, we didn't really see his talent or what talent in the power, according to him, but we didn't really see it because now, baby, I know one, now it is so crowded. Now, the other word crowded, no, you see, and mommy, me, I'm teaching me, feel so Natalie, I deserve and squad Nana Cow. Does that mean, say now? Okay, video
you feel you have, like you've learned to a point where you can fly.
I've learned so much that even like Shatta and I did a song Tongues. You heard my verse on it, right?
Wicked.
Yeah.
No, but you've had crazy verses. So
yeah.
I don't think your talent is in doubt. Most people know you are talented, but were they seeing enough of your talent? Is the question.
They were not seeing enough of my talent in that way because where I was, I was crowded, plenty.
It was crowded.
And, you know, plenty people did it. Guys, but no. I just leave.
So you had to find a way to clear.
I didn't find a way to clear. I didn't find a way to clear. Like, you just sit down and realize now. You see the way this one is shouting. These fans, they don't like what he's doing here. So you take it and you used to advise yourself. You see the way this one they do. No. Take it and advise yourself. Okay. And you see,
so you were learning.
It's a smart move.
Yes, you became smarter.
Yeah.
So you were learning off the mistakes of your colleagues.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
Oh, and eventually you got them kicked out. Okay.
Now.
Okay, so Roland, according to him, or say, start actually say, onsuya the mistakes from the other colleagues. Now, yet I say, okay, whatever that transpired in the camps, Emma Munina and more the space and Munina Mokoyen, it's up to them. But so two people say onsuya mistakes for him now. Maybe I won't Captan this year. Do you think that indeed he's learning from his mistakes?
Okay, so I think I will be one of the people who will be very, very impressed with Captan growth this year.
Okay.
Yes, we've seen Captan from time I know a solo artist to the time of joining the SM camp, Militants, you know. Militants, Nimu Despezi, I said creating new one or still a gusu. And yes, we've seen his growth. When he says Ghanaians were really not seeing his talent, I think I would agree with him.
Okay.
Yes, because say na time now no ne Natili at the self 77 munina in one camp, you know. You can clearly see, like you can literally see as a ono. He was virtually a bodyguard to them.
Follow back.
Oh yes, he was virtually a bodyguard to them. In fact,
with what you're saying, honestly, maybe Nim Captan, probably the first person or cutting. I thought he said not a bodyguard.
He was virtually a bodyguard to them. That is not to say he wasn't talented or he didn't know his purpose in the camp. But then with what he has done now, and I like the angle at which he took his career. The fact that releasing an EP without putting Shatawale on it. Me or the Shatawale to swear, I would have been a little disappointed. Because, and just like the way of Nankasa no person approve BB and also show his strength, you know, he came solo, which is very, very good of him. So when he come and say yes, he's really learned something. Shatawale told him to learn something from almost past mistakes as the former militant and also add to his career. I think he really has, because and then I had the chance to listen to some of the songs on his EP, and I can confidently tell you, say the kind of musical prowess 77 Natili Mowono. If Captan did not have now he has it.
Okay.
He has really matured. Say even so, yes, that is not to say probably he is going to be ungrateful to the SM camp when he leaves now. But I can say when he leaves even the SM camp today, he is not going to like he will still be able to stand on his feet with what even he has learned now and the output I which may show in his EP. Yes, so Okasa Ghanaians were sleeping on his talent. I think partly I will agree with him. Probably he had the potential, but then it was out of the fact that probably they had major, your friend is saying, strength than him. Until now, it was very difficult for us to see him. But this year, waiting to break it through, even with an EP, a solo project. I clap for him and I tell him congratulations.
All right, that's nice, simple and then short like that. Even move on to Koskoli, send Roland a submission. Or lay emphasis so okay, or more around and call at the self name and find a crowd, or you use the word crowd. Would you say okay, see now the crowd now according to him that is making him grow, making him understand the music now? And would you say okay, he's a little bit comfortable, should I say happy, say be a heavy way, a man?
I will consider they were all kinds of some kind of okay. You were just talking, just saying something.
Okay.
So because Ghanaians in talent, how? What were you doing at that time? Then away. As a militant, but how many songs from release here? Do you get it? So which I could say this new guy, Kakufin point as
Black Sheriff.
Nobody can record the songs. But no beyond recognizing this the guy. So so blue yeah. Until you blow, don't expect to be a message or make us very talented. We have a lot of talent. Hey, this guy Walasi. Any guy yeah, rapper yeah, Ombundi. Oh, the Amado call UK or didn't you call me? Lyrical joke. Oh, no, more talent. But where are they? Until so be blue, be give you Kenya on. Will be American Casa, we are another one. They are no organ. Yen can marry and Yen can say, Captain, we talent as well talented.
So you mean say he wasn't putting much effort those days?
I find out now will be a one. You wanted people out and send what me I say. Really? That's a serious. Serious.
Not only serious.
Yes.
Well, that was what you said.
No, I'm not saying like we see
like now.
You are not.
Like
yes,
now.
O person will be anti that. Now industry they say office or person office now okay, o camp no where you space about on. What about the industry itself? Over be face stone boy come you jiniki di money sanko for nyina. Is it trying to say now yemo nyina so something that yem ko form and say you hu sa kwanya na so nya de. Say the person try na say. Huh? Say competition it ma make you better. Let me demand the question am I better be. And if you want to do well, you need competition. And I'm say yes we are there. Me say me are there. And I say me serious and mutual now. If I don't see any program on TV, I make us I want to beat this. Me all me try rubbish. I'm telling you.
Okay.
At any time they are no being inspired. Say Ronaldo interview kind. I say Messi makes me better, and I make him better. Who is your competitor? Now because the place now it was crowded. How?
Now crowded now okay no also be claim say okay or refer to
and the prof na militant na and that's when I walk. And it is not like militant na say other 2 or 3 guys. Obi kwampo no timi etimi hit e ba out you know. Oh you understand now say no mo nyina ate. You guys were on the same level. And you say be a 87 blow and now join 77 year blow.
No, but comparing them Nankasa no, the likes of 77 and at itself had
not some talent.
No, it is not only about talent. They were doing like solo releases. To now at itself 77 had some street songs be na Haiti was street good compared to no Captan.
So is it our fault? And is it 87 saga no fault and answer them? They were pushing. I said, no, why there? What one also will be whiskey, a good glass. As a DJ can. How the other catch me say, however, Osha and I'm Shano, xylophone. Chaliga and improve. Said the rule and why improve? Why improve? So I would change first and then was a can and then what Kenyans are some he's doing music and a musician. What does it? It's the NSA or Shane for the man in Casen of Funny and I want to be developed this far.
No, but it could be true.
And I make sure say, so Casa, no, Casan one when you're prepared. We if you because a honor is saying, I will feel on a woban. What I'm trying to say is true. Our woban. We're coming to face the entire music industry. You know, swear. Yanti so my question there. Near Loki Kwame Eugene Kiddy. As how the person China said it. And I said, the boss name Mugra. Nanka ono kwa na Captan em won you who's why so nya de.
You bet you no.
It could be from other point of view say ebiana shatter na ebiana odi that is the boss shatter himself na ebiana or share ebimu more than ono Captan. So and won't me say won't me on the same level now.
Sano omra out no meka. Ni ehun na shatter man chance. Man ka say na ye ni ye Ghana for na ye hu. Sana sa ubana beka sa time na e do so no he kwa mi di o se ka no ko mo bi amalenti bi en ko mutu ni pe yes I no kan o se ko mutu ni pe job no sin ko ya mo mu fi ho
no
fa wa das mo kan o se ka so mo ko ya ba mu ni be che
ba ono I don't just on a move for school.
But only said that no. But
I know that. But that's how I know.
He never made that statement.
No, I'm not saying said that's what.
But I am responsible for what I say. I am responsible for the way you understand.
What I said. But he was happy they left.
Yes, maybe another person pulling more for. But the fact that we're pulling more for, but
happiness wasn't based on sense of never know when you hit. All they was say, at the bar, away from. And Captain should bear in mind the competition will make him better. And one.
Okay, thank you very much, Koskoli. How do you see Captain this year?
Oh, Charlie, me, I was really surprised.
I said I was
I was there.
Yeah.
And many like I was, I was even shocked, like because impression na me wo efa no hono or some imagining crowd.
What was the impression?
Like no, looking like obia obeba beye music krama otia won say yeah, this is deep. Like even the conversation the way I know kono na me watch me who say bia a rascal bia or no or Bobeke can adjuna emfa kwemo like but he was so calm and the way I all can in some near that even so person or to bomba crowd said okay say the place was crowded the way I can no what do you say or agenda be or kasana ubisa say what do you mean and after the wa fire like you can see sir plan the tactical way of communicating the person or can any do baby or no better that can be just to lead you say because say more na wa fire in fact say according to them no cry no on count the way obey mu can need the any other I was so impressed. I think I don't know say memfa about body any been so much shatter I think that
of course I come
odi shatter chino abosia there shatter ya there in fact we training here the enemy who here no ma who say obetimi he is into stay and an name so menya privilege etie no ebe chill like we tie num na ebe faw like he's good like I mean I won't say much I think say will grow he has matured and he's ready for the game and you know I would just wish him best of luck now on pushy.
Okay, now say you say he's now improved from like before as compared to before and then now you feel say he's improved and the few words now know who you saw him say the crowd do you think say he was throwing shots at
obviously yeah say in fact or yeah money na cry do baby clock I say I was better than all of them na omo mic na omo na amra one on one they will see his powers near there so and you kind in fact now a short to be now person or true by now ultimate court street into our can be it was a crowd now I don't know a bus and a man train hokaka like he was just at the back looking at what is going on just learning from them near there san or kano and then later or they fire and even say oh even at this time if they give them mic and as a say obianche do bit me he can prove say he's far better than them and the short be no person true by the free baby and or the baby and I think a maturity how our planning to communicate ne words and as a way of getting in the system no and a basa no or yes I will pay obenya talkability no we will talk about him and then he will push his music and I need the material no ta tu na material no Charlie ebefa yeah
okay
I think there's a Obeka Ebefa Association of Ghana.
Oh, so sign on.
No, yeah. And Kabe me de pa as Obeka.
And you hear so Obeka.
Hashtag Ebefa. So shout out to Prof Uncle Rebel. Yeah. Why hashtag Ebefa or I say on the yeah or a member. Minimum be a minimum the Ebefa Association. You yeah, three.
Okay, and one. Now, last shot. Do you guys see say or with the shots no throw? These guys will come back at him.
it will depend on them. So almost person yeah, they can take advantage and also come back. Now ready on beat me.
So in the future,
so what true challenge say yeah, Momo Mike crowd on stage. He can prove say he's far better than them. In the normal power, also be how it will go. But I trust him. The main who any the matter there. I think say what say not on your good crana why far better and he's ready for the game.
After Natalie in 77, any of the almost free campaign. I think I have followed some of their releases, their interviews. Perform. In fact, I have seen all of them perform. Me who and saying now performing on stage, and with the kind of challenge that Captan Atono, me and me one say by next week, one of them or even all of them would reply per their conversations. They will almost like the kind of conversations they have when they go for interviews. I wouldn't be surprised even almost training in a reply. And if you almost say almost hit a stage just to battle out, say na Stoneboy and Shatawale Assassin Sound Clash now. They are almost energy on stage. Bruh, benin betting company be or the so you make cheer rough.
Alright, so that is Roland Amate, or a blogger, or also a promoter or events guy. Didn't say, oh, hold on, idea. Should you have any kind of event to be up so you just consult him, maybe Ama or Hormons. The Coscoli in the middle side, on about 6 and 8, and then Coscoli honestly entertainment pundits for criticism and then some unity. Bra. Charlie, what you say? What you say?
Me patch 1 minute. Me check ticket for Ghana Event Awards this Saturday at the Flash Movement Lake Ambassador Hotel. So you can hit me up on Instagram, Events Guide Africa, on Facebook. Just hit me. I may charm and nipa 3 so be the lucky.
And I nipa 3.
There be no in the house a VIP, but let's
for the audience.
For the audience, we can do it still do good to them.
And it's happening this coming Saturday.
Yes, Saturday 16th of October.
All right. Now another one time no.
7 p.m.
All right. Yeah, that's it. On red carpeting and
yeah, sure.
All right. So you can't afford to miss it. Charlie, because we're on the let's socialize, let's connect, let's network. All right, so the last person I say Solomon in team Dodu or no Mo Papa YouTube consultant, YouTube manager. So I'm a kind of thing. Oh, here be a YouTube. I just see him. Na be a ebefa amount. Midin and MC Berima. Obeti follow me on all the social media platforms. Nina, Instagram, Facebook. Nina MC Berima. The rural camera now. The better message see and the currency that they get out. Rasta back up. I honor and a Rasta man with here and with back up. Richard the finest boy Flex on a director Papa and a face the producer Lapiji. And our face you look good Nina and a Tina baby the sexy don. Gideon Neil Lamtesin, Nana Reagan, Munina, and our face no overall boss, Sammy Flex, and Uncle Shout, second Diana, Omaya Quenya. You say, oh, I want you home, yes, always make sure say, you did link and share. What share a movie and sa a Canadian. Hit on the notification bell, Nabibia and Goody and my Kenton TV viewers and so. You know, stay safe and be good.